Hello and welcome back to our YouTube channel, where we explore the fascinating world of military history. Today, we're going to take a closer look at one of the most critical aspects of World War II, tanks. Specifically, we'll be discussing which tanks were the most effective during the war. This is a topic that has been debated by historians and military enthusiasts for decades, and for good reason. The use of tanks was a game changer during World War II, and it's essential to understand which tanks were the most effective to gain a better understanding of the war's outcome. So if you're curious to learn which World War II tanks were the most effective and why, then stick around until the end of this video. We promise to provide you with a comprehensive overview of the most significant tanks used during the war, as well as some surprising facts and statistics. But before we dive in, we'd like to ask you to support our channel by subscribing, liking this video, and leaving a comment about your favorite World War II tank. Your support helps us continue to produce informative and exciting content. When it comes to World War II tanks, numerous models were utilized by the various nations involved in the conflict. From the iconic German Panzers to the Soviet T-34s, each had its unique features and strengths. However, which tanks were the most effective in battle? One tank that stands out is the Soviet T-34. This tank saw action from 1941 to the end of the war and was the most produced tank of the Soviet Union during the conflict. Its armor was sloped, making it difficult for enemy shells to penetrate, and it had a powerful 76.2 mm gun. This combination allowed the T-34 to hold its own against the German tanks, which were considered superior at the time. Another tank that proved effective was the M4 Sherman, utilized by the United States and its allies. The Sherman was versatile, with various models equipped for different roles on the battlefield. It also had a reliable engine and was easy to manufacture and maintain. While it may not have been as heavily armored or armed as some of the other tanks in the war, it was still an essential part of the Allied war effort. The German Tiger II, also known as the King Tiger, was another tank that was incredibly effective when utilized correctly. Its thick armor and powerful 88 mm gun made it a formidable opponent on the battlefield. However, due to its weight and fuel consumption, it was often difficult to maneuver and was limited in its range. The Panther tank was another German tank that proved to be effective in combat. It had sloped armor, making it difficult for enemy shells to penetrate, and a powerful 75 mm gun. However, it was also prone to mechanical issues and was challenging to maintain and repair on the battlefield. Finally, the British Churchill tank was a slow but heavily armored tank that proved to be effective in defensive positions. Its thick armor and reliable engine allowed it to withstand enemy fire and hold off enemy advances. However, due to its slow speed and limited range, it was not as effective in offensive operations. In conclusion, the most effective World War II tanks depended on the situation and the role they were utilized in. The Soviet T-34, M4 Sherman, German Tiger II, Panther, and British Churchill all had their strengths and weaknesses. However, they all played a significant role in the war effort and helped shape the outcome of the conflict.